Yeah, welcome to another episode of Thoughts from It by Ralph. And yeah, I know it's just me holding a phone. I dock it wherever the fuck I want. But yeah, this is the podcast, you understand? Yeah. So, today's episode, I want to talk about self acceptance. Because I won't say it's something that I've been struggling with, but a lot of times is think about the parallels. Parallels meaning the shouldas, the wouldas, and the couldas. You know what I'm saying? I always like in the back of my mind, but I always get it. You know, you'd always think about, well, what if it had done this, what if it had done that, well, things would have been like this. But at the end of the day, things is not like that. You know what I'm saying? The reality currently that, like, you know, that all we living in right about now is based off of the decisions that we made and things will make it how it is. I mean, a lot of times we just want to say, well, it is how it is, but deep down, you know what I'm saying? Like deep down, it's be like, you know, maybe if I did do this or if I did say this, you know, things would have probably been different. You know, we all get those moments where we think about the struggles, the wouldas, and the couldas. Or I call it the parallels, the parallel realities. Even though the possibility there is a reality, because you know we're much more than just human beings or souls. And yeah, at times I do think about the parallels, but not on me the other day that who who I living with. You know what I'm saying? Who I living with. And when I say who I living with, it means like within this within this house here. You know what I'm saying? This house. Because at the end of the day, there's a house to it. It housing me through this life. You know what I'm saying? Housing this particular consciousness. And at the end of the day, it's I living with me. You know what I'm saying? I living by myself. It's I living with these thoughts. I living with these emotions. I living with me. So it's only right I be happy with the person that I living with. Otherwise, it's gonna be a miserable home. And I do not want to be a miserable home, you know what I'm saying? I don't, there's not my side of vibes. Misery is too much of a burden for me, you know what I'm saying? But it's in train for walking about the place, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with misery all the time. Mm-mm. Guy, shake the shit off, you understand? Even though might deal with some anxiety, might deal with some depression, but you work with it, you work it through in order for alleviate the issue and not keep living in the domain, you know what I'm saying? Not keep living in the domain mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Say so, but it it took a while for like I won't say like completely get them parallels out of my mind, but just accept things as it is, not just things, but me as the individual, despite doing a lot of shit. Those who don't do, you know what I'm saying, not living up to people's expectations, and and by rights you shouldn't be living up to people's expectations. However, you know, in society these days, we a lot of persons don't know what they want to do, but because they may know what they want to do and they're uncertain, you know what I'm saying, it seems like them as a nobody in society, but that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. Persons got, you know, learn to accept themselves despite even not knowing, even being uncertain is good for be is alright if you're unsure about things in life. I I I sure for a fact not everybody certain of what they're doing, what we put on this earth for. You understand? Like, what's your purpose? How much we could say they're living their purpose? But at the end of the day, it's all about the dollars, and you gotta be making the money. And if you're making the money, then you win shit. What a world we living in. Say, see what self-esteem issues just come about on them side of thing. Niggas walking around not feeling good about themselves. People feeling terrible about themselves because them ain't living up to society's expectations. You know what I'm saying? Them in at this particular stage because they're at this age, or they're not doing this or not doing that. Like, oh my god, depression. But and this was make it, like hard for accept oneself, you know. But remember this: you're living with yourself. Even if you're living with other people, at the end of the day, you're still living with yourself. In this house here, you know what I'm saying? In this house, yeah, you're living with yourself. I ain't gotta learn to be happy with who you're living with. Because if you ain't happy with who you're living with, then you're looking thinner, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Be peaceful with the thoughts. Make peace with your heart. Make peace with your soul. You know what I'm saying? Be at peace. Find the and accept yourself. It gonna be a lot easier. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, push yourself, but don't be too hard. You know what I'm saying? Know how for show yourself some love. Take care of yourself. Do some self caring. You know what I'm saying? Things might not be pretty or gloomy, especially with all the shit we're going on now. But we got live with the person that we with. Live happily and just accept the individual despite how things are, because whatever going on now is based on past decisions, and once you could make changes, you could always change shit. You understand? But accept yourself. Yeah, I could say accept myself despite all the shit that I've done. If you do, you do. But yeah, so I don't want to carry this video too long, cause I ain't up for YouTube that much shit. But yeah, accept yourself. It gonna be way much easier. Say